Okay, the first method that we're going to go through with the Dandy die set here is we're going to take a DIN-132. That's a 32nd DIN die set, and we can take and mount that up in our punch here with the pull pins and mount it over here in our pre-drilled holes in our panel. We put the base on the opposite side. And then we take our DD puller and present it with the proper bolt spacing to our bolts here that are going through the base of the die. And we simply add our thrust bearing and our drive nut. And we want to make sure we always observe good safety practices, have a clean, uncluttered work area, and always wear safety glasses. So once our DD puller U is all set up, we can just take any open-end wrench and just start. The punch reaches its clearance point here, it will simply take and come completely through the hole. A little bit of help there, and there it is with an opening. To take and finish the job, we're going to take and pull the pull bolts from the die set. And as with all of our dies, your slug will basically shake completely out. And that's the manual pulling method on the Dandy die series. Once again, I'd like to remind you that this is really designed for aluminum and really a maximum of 16 gauge steel, so it's in lighter duty steel applications. The die set is more capable of punching heavier material, but you do need to go to a hydraulic pulling method. Okay, the next method we're going to use with our Dandy die series here is we have a CYL 205A cylinder. Notice we have a lot larger format Dandy die. We've now moved up to 14 gauge steel, and basically the operation by now should look really familiar to you. You basically start with your punch. We insert our draw bolts into the punch and place those bolts through our bolt pattern in our panel. Place our base over that side of the panel. And now we're going to present our CYL 205A cylinder with the DD puller adapter threaded onto it. And we orient the bolts, and we use the supplied Allen wrench to take and bring them up into position till they stop. Always want to make sure that they're both evenly seated so the die draws evenly. And you'll notice that we have our pneumatic hydraulic pump set up here. So we're basically going to take and support the operation with one hand, and we'll operate the pump with the other. And there it is. Pretty fast operation for an opening that size. We take and release the back pressure on the hydraulic. Go over here and remove our bolts. Whoopsie. And once again, like all of our die sets, you should be able to shake the slug right out of the base. Cut.
Action.
Okay, the last method that we'll show you with the Dandy Die series involves a Greenlee Quick Draw. The process is basically completely the same. We take and start out with our base with pins through it, insert it through our 2 drilled holes, put our base through on the opposite side, and we take our Allen wrench and we present our quick draw with the DD puller on it, and it's basically the same thing. You want to bring these bolts up to where they bottom out. And we check our return valve that is closed, and we simply pump along. And there's another one of them great Dandy Die openings. Reduce our pressure here. And out comes the slug. And that's using a Greenlee Quick Draw.